Jasmine, your SST teacher from Maa Kalyanika Public School, going to teach you class 7 Geography, chapter number 1, Environment. See, what is environment? Environment, whatever you see in your surrounding is your environment. It can be anything. Whatever you see, whatever you observe in your surrounding is your environment. It can be natural, it can be human made, it can be humans itself. It means environment is divided into 3 parts, that is natural, human made and humans itself. So in short, environment is anything that you observe in your surrounding, and it can be of 3 types, that is natural, human made and humans itself. Now see, natural means what is natural? Which comes out from the nature, like air, water, land, all these are natural environment. We observe all these things surrounding us, like air, water, land, and these come from the nature. That is why it is known as natural environment. And what is human made environment? Human made environment is building, parks, roads. These all things we observe in our surrounding, but these are made by the humans. That is why it is known as human made environment. And third one is humans itself. We observe humans around us. Like individual, it can be individual, it can be family, it can be community, it can be educational institute, anything. Individual, family, community, education institute, all these things is made up of humans, and these are considered as environment because these things also surround us. So anything that surrounds us, whether it is natural, it is human made, it is human itself. Students, anything that surrounds us, whether it is natural, it is human made, or it is human itself, all these 3 things are our environment because all these 3 things surrounds us. Now, why environment is getting changed? Why it is changing over the time? Because of our needs. Because our needs are increasing day by day, and we are using so many things, like we are using air conditioner, we are using motorbikes. All these pollute our airs, all these affect our water, all these affects our land somewhere. So just because of our needs, our environment is getting changed, getting polluted, we can say. And the third point is people, place, thing that surround living organism is our environment. Means everything, whether it is living, whether it is non-living, all these things are our environment. It can be natural, it can be human made, or it can be human itself. All these things that surround us is our environment. Now see, what is natural environment? So natural environment is subdivided into 2 parts, biotic and abiotic. What is biotic? Biotic is living. Living means like animals, like plants, all these things are living, and all these things surrounds us. That is why they are known as living environment, and living environment means biotic, and it is a sub part of natural environment. Means natural environment are divided into 2 parts, biotic and abiotic. Biotic is made up of living things, and abiotic is made up of non-living things. But all living and non-living both are coming from the nature. Means non-living, examples of non-living like soil, rocks, all these things are natural, coming from the nature, but these are non-living and surrounding us. That is why biotic environment because they are non-living. And next point is human-made. What is human-made environment? Human-made means all activities, creations, their interactions among human beings. All these things are human-made environment. All these things comprises our human-made environment. So natural is biotic and abiotic, and human-made is made by the humans. Simply made by the humans. All environment things, all things that are made by the humans are human-made environment. See students, now I am going to tell you. See students, now I am going to tell you about lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. All these things are also the part of natural environment. Like all these things comes under the lithosphere, all these things comes under the hydrosphere, and all these things come under the atmosphere, and all these things come under the biosphere. But all these things surrounds us. That's why we are reading this. We are studying about this in this chapter because all these things surrounds us. But under which category they come? So there is some subdivision so that you can better understand like what is lithosphere, what things comes under lithosphere, what comes under this and what in that, like forest, grassland, land, minerals. All these things are lithosphere. And see firstly, what is lithosphere? Lithosphere is the first layer of the earth, first thin layer of the earth, top layer of the earth you can say, and it is composed of rock and minerals and soil and so many irregular surfaces like mountains, plateaus, all are lithosphere. Now lithosphere is subdivided like forest, grassland for grazing of animals, land for human settlement and for agriculture. All these things surrounds us. That is why they are environment. But under which category they came? They will come under the lithosphere. All these things related to land. All these things related to land is lithosphere. And all those things that are related to water, that comes under the hydrosphere. Hydrosphere means water, related to water. Everything like river, lakes, seas, oceans, everything that is related to water is hydrosphere. All these things comes under the hydrosphere. Now, what is atmosphere? Atmosphere is air, related to air. When we talk about the air, it means we are talking about the atmosphere. In air, there are so many things present like gases, dust, water vapor. All these things are the components of air, and air means it comes under the atmosphere. And what is biosphere? Biosphere means plants and animals. Both together make a biosphere. And there is a narrow zone in which land, water, air interacts, and that made the biosphere. Means where land, water, air interacts, that is our biosphere. So these all four categories are the part of natural environment: lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. Lithosphere is related to land, hydrosphere is related to water, atmosphere is related to air, and biosphere is related to plant and animals. See students, now I am going to tell you about the ecosystem. What is ecosystem? Ecosystem means relation between living organism and relation between organism ecosystem. What does it mean? Means relationship between living organism with one living with another living organism. Relationship between them and with the living organism with the non-living organism. All these relationships between them forms an ecosystem. What does it mean? If they are related, if they are related with each other, humans are related with the other humans, other animals, other plants, if they are related with them, they are interdependent on each other. So obviously you can say that if they are interdependent on each other, or if there is any kind of relationship between them, it means 100% they are going to influence each other. It means like in we are taking one example for better understanding of an ecosystem. Like in Kerala there is heavy rainfall, but in Jaisalmer, that is in Rajasthan, there is very low rains. You can say there is no rain. So obviously, if there is high rainfall, you can observe there, you can see lush green fields, but you cannot see the lush green fields in the Rajasthan, Jaisalmer, because of low rains. So you can easily understand that both the things means we are connected, we are interdependent on each other. The fields and the rain both are related to each other. That is why if the rain falls, then obviously there will be lush green fields. If there is no rain, you cannot see any lush green fields, but instead you can see sand over there. Means in Jaisalmer there are sand all over the fields. No lush green fields you can see there. It means they are dependent on each other. If they are dependent on each other, rain and fields both are dependent on each other. So they affect each other, they influence